Can't buy a house in California? Have you tried becoming an illegal alien? How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a proposed bill in California that'd make it easier for undocumented migrants, illegal aliens, whatever you want to call them, to purchase a home. Now, this is kind of a head scratcher because, first of all, I didn't know that you'd be able to own property as an illegal alien. But second, why should illegal aliens be rewarded with this kind of thing? I can understand if you are a tax-paying citizen, a veteran, something like that. Okay, that makes sense. But a straight-up border hopper, illegal, no legal status in this country, and you're able to get assistance with purchasing a home in California, make that make sense. This is really crazy, but I can't say I'm surprised in a state like California where these kind of things are happening. You see what the end game is. You already know what it is. The border crisis happening, the border being wide open, flooding in millions upon millions of these people. At a certain point, they're going to be just regular everyday citizens. They'll have full rights just the same as we have, if not more. Because are you given the opportunity to get help with purchasing a home? Is that what you are afforded in California? No. But the illegal aliens are able to get it. So they'll get all your rights and more. Is that fair? Obviously not. Now, before I go any further, let's get into the actual news clip. If you want to see the clip in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. If you're on IG, visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
A proposed bill working its way through Sacramento could make it easier for undocumented immigrants to purchase a home in California. It's called AB 1840.
AB 1840 adds specific wording to the California Dream for All program, which is the state's down payment assistance program.
Let's pause right there. Down payment assistance. So would this be for those who make under a certain amount of money? Would it be poverty line or would it be middle class? Like, what's the line of demarcation between those who are going to be able to get help and those who aren't? Because I presume it's not for all Californians. And what I also presume is if you're in the middle class, you're not going to get that kind of help. So what I'm seeing here so far before we continue is that the middle class is getting squeezed more and more than it already is to help pay for the border hoppers and their, I guess you would say, quote unquote, right to the American dream. That's crazy, but I digress.
The wording would make undocumented immigrants able to apply for this money. I spoke with the author of the bill and the local politician against it.
We said it was a dream for all, that's what we meant.
That's a very interesting picture right there of the individual with the hijab and the American flag.
Assemblyman Dr. Joaquin Arambula from Fresno is the author of AB 1840. The bill says that applicants of the state's Dream for All program should not be disqualified based on their immigration status.
So what are the actual disqualifying factors? Because I presume that everyone who applies is not going to be accepted. So being here illegally is not a determining factor. What is?
The Dream for All program is a down payment assistance program for low to moderate income aspiring homeowners.
So what does moderate income mean?
Those selected get a 20% down payment on a home that has to be paid back plus interest if the homeowner sells it.
For many people who have been here for years, if not decades, because we have a broken immigration system, who have been paying taxes and doing their hard work as well of building up a credit score, that we need to figure out how to open doors for all people to realize that dream of homeownership.
I wonder how well that program works. So from what I heard, and if I'm wrong, y'all correct me, California will give you 20% down payment on a home. Straight up just give you the money. Now, you probably wouldn't get a check in your account. They probably would just pay it directly to the lender. So you would get that free of charge as long as you don't sell it. That's crazy.
Move people to the front of the line that haven't paid their dues.
El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells, who's also running for Congress, says he disagrees with AB 1840. He says the money for the California Dream for All Act should only go to legal U.S. citizens and veterans assistance programs.
They should be first in line to buy homes and to get assistance, not people that work for this country. And, in fact, some that come from countries that are young men and women were actually fighting against.
Right on. Absolutely. And back to what I was saying earlier, I wonder if this is actually effective, the program, for anyone. Like, let's do a study on the effectiveness of it. Okay, you get your 20%, free and clear, whatever. Is it effective? Are they able to keep the houses up? Do any of these homes go into foreclosure? If the house is foreclosed on, is the money paid back? How does that really work? Because if you sell the home, you got to pay the money back that you got for the down payment. But if you foreclose, straight up just buck on the payments, what happens then?
Assemblyman Arambula says the money in the Dream for All program should be available to everyone who qualifies, which means they have to have a social security number or an I-10 number. He says there are already programs for veterans and more in the works.
Oh, so it's like, you guys good enough. Don't even worry about it. You guys good enough. It's okay. We can help these illegal aliens as well. We can reward those who are over here with an illegal status. Okay, got it.
We're passing housing bonds that ultimately will allow us to bring resources specifically for our veterans and look forward to the opportunity to make sure that we're able to walk and chew gum at the same time.
I don't understand why we're letting people that have lived here all their lives and sometimes for generations twist in the wind and not be able to afford their own home.
So
Exactly.
if passed and signed by the governor, AB 1840 could go into effect in January of 2025.
So there we have it. That's what's happening. And do you guys think that good old Gavin's going to sign the bill into law? You think he's going to do it? I think that he might. Now, again, the ultimate goal, the end goal here, as I close, is to get illegal aliens on the same level or even above regular everyday citizens. I mean, they want them to vote. They want them to be able to buy houses and to get free money to buy a house. They're getting all kinds of services already. So it's like the next step is, okay, you can vote in the election. You can vote for the president. There was something that they did years ago in California where they could vote in local elections. I'm not quite sure if that passed or not, but I remember covering that. I think it might have been San Francisco. They could vote in city elections. Oh, we could vote for the dog catcher. It's not really a big deal. See, that's how they start. People see things that are kind of small and tend to dismiss it. But they don't understand that the small thing is preparing for the bigger thing, just like with gay marriage. Oh, it's not really a big deal. Let these two guys get married, and look at where we are now in a very short period of time. The whole gay marriage thing was under Obama, and we didn't skip past Obama. We had Trump. Now we're into Biden. Now we're talking about all kind of just random stuff that 5 years ago wouldn't have even been an imagination. It wouldn't have been a dream in someone's mind, but we're talking about it in reality. Now, as I close, I want to say this. I don't like this at all. I think it's a terrible thing. And I think more should be given to the actual people that are here legally. But legal immigrants, people that are born here, they should be given the priority, not those who are here illegally. Walking chewing gum at the same time. How about we don't give them any kind of reward? Don't incentivize them to come over here illegally. Because if you incentivize it, then they're going to come. But maybe the incentives, the perks, the benefits are being doled out on purpose to attract more and more of them. Maybe that's the ultimate plan, to bring them in and replace regular, everyday, law-abiding American citizens. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on this thing? There's a program that exists right now that they're trying to make apply to illegal aliens. Are you for it, against it? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is the 100% wrong thing to do. If you want to help anybody, help those that are here legally. Don't reward those who break the law, because you're going to get more people that do the exact same thing, hopping the border, coming across illegally. Why would you not do it if you're given all the incentive in the world to do it? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.